Trump.
Tonight, NBC News has learned that President Obama delivered that personal warning to then-President-elect Trump against hiring Michael Flynn just minutes before this joint Oval Office appearance and less than 48 hours after the election.
We now are going to want to do everything we can to help you succeed.
At the time, Flynn was already a key advisor to Mr. Trump, and the Obama administration had fired him from his post as head of the Defense Intelligence Agency in 2014. Today, the White House suggesting that backstory prompted President Obama's advice, which Mr. Trump essentially dismissed.
It's true that President Obama made it known that he wasn't exactly a fan of General Flynn's, which is frankly shouldn't come as a surprise.
But President Obama's unusual move was one of at least two warnings the White House received about Flynn, the incoming national security advisor. The other from former acting Attorney General Sally Yates, an Obama administration holdover, today revealing what she told the White House for the first time publicly and putting a spotlight again on Trump team connections to Russia.
To state the obvious, you don't want your national security advisor compromised with the Russians.
Yates testifying that during two meetings and a phone call, she warned the White House counsel that Flynn had misled Vice President Pence and other officials about his conversations with Russia's ambassador to the U.S., and the Russians knew.
That created a compromise situation, a situation where the national security advisor essentially could be blackmailed by the Russians.
Yates says she gave the information to the White House so they could take action, but she was fired by President Trump days later for refusing to enforce his controversial travel ban. Flynn kept his job for nearly 3 more weeks. And this morning, President Trump on Twitter defending his decision to hire Flynn by blaming the Obama administration, saying they gave Flynn the highest security clearance. Even after his firing, Flynn did retain his clearance, standard procedure, and it was renewed in 2016. Multiple U.S. officials with direct knowledge tell NBC News, at the time, Flynn never revealed he had taken nearly $34,000 from Russian state media to speak at this dinner in Moscow that may have kept him from getting that clearance. And he was never granted the additional security clearance he would need to be national security advisor.
Millions of people have a security clearance. It's like having a pilot's license. That doesn't mean you can fly Air Force One, that you have the credentials, the experience, and have been vetted to take on the most sensitive job in the world.
And tonight, White House officials here are dismissing Sally Yates' testimony, arguing nothing new was revealed, and again suggesting the focus should be on the leaking of classified information. When asked whether she leaked classified info to the media, Yates today said no.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.